Hi guys, my name is Paige and today I am going to show you how to make a 4-strand duct tape braided bracelet. On Instagram I did a picture tutorial with 4 different colors. This isn't the one I did, but today I'm going to show you how to do it with 2 colors because I think it's easier to learn this way because you'll know the pattern and you'll right away be able to tell if you're doing it right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make the strands that I use in my bracelets. So I'm going to use 2 colors. I'm using teal and lime green today, and I am going to make 12-inch strips. You can make them shorter, but with 12-inch strips tightly braided, you usually get an 8-inch braided bracelet. And it's a lot easier to cut it shorter than it is to add on to them. So 12 inches for each color. I'm also showing you how to do it with 2 colors because this way you're not going to waste any tape. You're not going to have any half-inch strips just laying around. So also my phone is what I'm using right now because my camera's dead. So if you hear a high-pitched ringing or whatever, I'm so sorry, but my camera's dead and I wanted to do this today. So after you have your 12-inch strips, you're going to cut them in half. Now, if you don't have an X-Acto knife, you can fold them in half and just, cut across. But I'm going to use an X-Acto knife because it's easier. So I like mine to be perfect because I'm kind of a perfectionist, but they don't have to be because you're going to fold them anyway, so it doesn't, they don't have to be perfectly straight. Just close. Next we're going to take the strip. Hopefully these cut okay. Okay, so we're going to take the strip, and the way I do mine is I fold the edges in halfway on each side. So I fold it in like this, all the way down. Don't worry about it being perfectly halfway. It doesn't really matter, but it does help. So, fold in halfway. And then, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, so they meet. It's better to have a little tape than to overlap your pieces, because they're harder to fold if they're thicker than the overlap is. So I leave a little, I'll try to zoom in on this in a sec, but in the end, we're going to end up folding them in half with the seam in the middle so that all the sticky is on the inside. Because with a bracelet, you're wearing it and it's obviously going to get dirty. And if you have sticky sides showing, well, you're just asking for them to be dirty and fray. So these are how I make my strips. That's one. I'll just 3 more to go. Alright, so now I have all 4 pieces done. You can tell they don't really want to stay folded in half, but we're just gonna make them as we braid down. So the next step is the actual braiding. When I do mine, I'm gonna use a binder clip, but it's not really necessary. You can just tape them down to whatever you wanna use yours on. But I like the binder clip. I'm gonna start with this far left blue one. So I'm going to go over the green, under the blue, and over the green. And I'm going to push it all the way up to the top so that it's flush with this tape piece. This is essentially a right angle, and I folded it over. I didn't just... Okay, so next is going to be this green one. I'm going to keep this blue one over here as best I can, and I'm going to go over the middle blue, under the green, so that it's even with this blue. Okay, so to keep all of my stripes going, I'm going to take this blue and fold it under the green. Now if I lift this up and show you, you're basically just going to turn it and bring it even with this. Okay, now the way I do it in real life is I just fold it over. I've got this green, I've got a blue stripe and a green stripe, and now I'm going to do another blue stripe. So I'm going over the green, under the other blue, and then at the end I'm going to take the green that's on top of the blue and fold it under it. Okay, and you're just going to keep going all the way down this one. I'll try not to speed up this part so you can see how I do it. It honestly just takes practice. And you can tell that my pieces aren't exactly even because I did them quickly, but that's okay for a tutorial. There. Alright, so you're going to braid it down to the end, and then you can do whatever with it. You can make a clasp for it or just tape it big enough to fit over your hand. Either way is fine. I'm not going to show you that because I think you guys are smart enough to figure it out. So, there it is. Here's a close-up of it. Hopefully, I don't know why it's so bright on this side. It's driving me nuts. It's my exposure. But, yes. So there's a close-up. I don't know why it won't focus. But, there it is. If you have any questions, you can just leave them in the comment section. I'll try to answer them if I can. Make sure that when you start this, you do every other color to get the stripes. Otherwise, you'll get a weird pattern. It's a pattern, but it doesn't really, it's not very pretty. So, there it is. I don't know if I'm going to do the bigger bracelets that I do. I really haven't decided yet. Mostly because I have a pretty awesome project planned for one of them. And so, I don't know yet. If I do, I'll make sure to let you know. But for right now, it's just the 4 strand.